I am drinking Jameson and Coke because I didn't have anything else to mix it with, so that's just what we're going with. Not my first choice, but it is what it is. What's up, book friends? I'm Addie and you are now watching Books and Tea Time, and today we're very laid back. I've got a sweatshirt on, sweatpants on, though you can't see them, and we're just going to have a very chill, calm, laid back video, and we are going to be doing a tipsy tier ranking video because I decided that I wanted to have a drink. It is super late right now. This is like Books and Tea Time after dark. Wait, no, that makes it sound like it's explicit. It is in fact the opposite. Today's video is going to be a tier ranking of all of the bookish couples from books that I read in 2021. This is mostly book couples from romance books or books with a strong romance component or romance element in it. This video was suggested by one of my lovely subscribers, Madison. So thank you and shout out to Madison for this great idea. I immediately started planning for it because I was like, that is so fun. I've been meaning to do another tier ranking video and I had no idea what I wanted to do, so this was like the perfect timing, the perfect suggestion. I made the blank tier list on like the tiermaker.com website, and so I'm gonna start sharing my screen now. Okay, you should be able to see my screen. Here's my little mouse. So yes, let's quickly go over the five categories that I have. First, number one at the top, we have Lobsters for Life. This is a friend reference for all my friends fans out there. When Phoebe says, Rachel and Ross, oh, they're lobsters. He's her lobster. And then she does the claws. So shout out to all my friends peeps out there. But Lobsters for Life is the top category. People who just are excellent couples, well written, meant to be, really like go through it and show that like they can stick it out. You know, I believe that they are going to like stay together, and I love them together as a couple and as individuals in the story. You know, that's kind of the criteria for that. The second category is shipped and sailed. So these are couples that I have shipped and that I approve of, but maybe quite don't reach that legendary lobster status, if you will. The third category is cute but not memorable. Oftentimes people whose names I forgot, but whose like characters I remembered. But if I can't remember the names, are you really like that memorable? Probably not. 4 is no real chemistry, you know? I'm not really buying it. I'm not buying that they like each other, you know what I mean? But I don't hate the pairing. And then finally at the bottom, we have Worse Than Twilight. I was trying to channel the funny memes from the Still a Better Love Story Than Twilight days, and I'm not a Twilight fan, okay? So please don't come at me in the comments. Sorry to all my Twilight lovers out there, but Twilight is not my jam, and so I thought it would be funny to have a Worse Than Twilight category. Okay, first and foremost, we have With You Forever by Chloe Leese. This is the 4th book in the Bergman Brothers series. I really like this one. I like Rooney and Axel together a lot. I think they're a really good couple. Have a lot of chemistry. I forgot to say, I am also going to like keep them in order inside the tiers themselves, so like it'll be in decreasing order in the tiers as well as between the tiers, if that makes sense. So this is gonna be hard. I'm like playing between shipped and sailed versus cute but not memorable, because like they were cute and they were memorable, but are they shipped status? I don't know. I'm gonna leave them in shipped for now because I do really like them, as I said, and I do believe that they would stay together, and especially because like the whole plot of this book is like a marriage of convenience trope, so like they're bound by law to make this work, you know what I mean? So we're gonna put them in shipped and sailed for now. Okay, I have The Witch's Heart here. Although technically I feel like you could have The Witch's Heart on here twice, but the second romance is kind of a spoiler. So very quickly, I am just going to say this is a Norse mythology fiction retelling, and if I'm talking about Angrboda and Loki, they have the chemistry, but Angerboda can do better. So if I was going off of their relationship, I would put it in the cute, not memorable category. However, if we're talking about the other romance, I'm putting it in Lobsters for Life. Like, are we kidding? Absolutely. So very quickly, I'm going to put a timestamp on the screen that will pass up the spoilers that I'm about to drop for this book. I mean, it's like a semi-spoiler. It's not like a huge plot spoiler, but if you're going to read this book, which you should, I don't recommend that you listen to this. That's your warning. But that being said, if we're talking about Angerboda and Scotty, absolutely Lobsters for Life. Are you kidding me? That plot twist, that love story is an absolute chef's kiss. I'm obsessed with them together. I think they are so perfect, and that whole switcheroo was absolutely the best thing ever. It gave me life. So they're Lobsters for Life. So I'm keeping it up there, but know that it's not because of Angerboda and Loki's relationship. Okay, next we have Fangs. This is a graphic novel love story between a werewolf and a vampire, and it is very, very cute, very, very funny. I am going to put them in cute, not memorable. Basically, I think the only complaint I had about this really was that the characters don't get names. They are just referred to as like werewolf and vampire basically to each other, and I feel like that bumps up against the issue of memorability for their relationship. But it was a really, really cute graphic novel. I love that idea, and I think that they are definitely good together as like a romance between a werewolf and a vampire. But at the same time, if they don't have names, how memorable can they be? You know what I'm saying? Okay, next up we have Window Shopping, which is a holiday romance. Here's the thing, is I liked this book, and I liked both of the characters. I liked the character growth and the storyline. It's like an office romance, sunshine grumpy trope romance. Some of the banter is really weird, and I don't know how I feel about them as a couple in terms of steam. So I'm gonna put them in cute, not memorable, but definitely before Fangs, because I think that they are more memorable because they have names, and also because like as individuals the characters were cool, and I liked the work that they did together to kind of get past some of the roadblocks to their relationship. But I really can't get past some of the weird stuff that happens. I don't know. If you want more information about that, I really articulated a lot better in my holiday romance reading vlog, so check that out. Next up, we have The Love Hypothesis. I have been kind of forgetting to give you names for some of these. I'm gonna try and do that now. But this is, the couple is Olive and Adam, and this is a really popular book, so I'm not gonna give you the synopsis. But I really like Olive and Adam. I think they have a lot of like banter and chemistry in their relationship that's really cute. I'm gonna put them in Shipped and Sailed, and I am going to purposefully put them after Axel and Rooney. You know what I think it is that my biggest issue with The Love Hypothesis is that it's single POV, and With You Forever is a dual POV, so I know more about both of the characters and their intentions and their personalities, whereas like we don't get to see inside of Adam Carlson's head. So I think that might be what is deterring me. Boyfriend material. It is definitely a contest between these bottom two tiers. I really did not like this book, and I did not buy the romance at all. It's a fake dating romance. I really don't like the main character, and it's a single POV, so we don't even get the other character who I liked more than Luke, who's the main character. I always forget the other guy's name. Are they gonna go in No Real Chemistry or worse than Twilight? It's not as bad as Twilight. Like, they have some things going for them, but they don't really have a lot of chemistry at all. So I'm gonna put them in No Real Chemistry from now. We might revisit that. We'll see. Okay, Worst Best Man was really good. Liked it a lot. However, okay, So Nat from Nerdy Nat Reads just recently read this book, and she made a really good point that she does not think that this relationship has any lasting stability based on the like plot situation. I definitely see where Nat is coming from there. So I think I am going to put it in cute, not memorable for that reason, just because I don't think that they're really gonna last, but they are a cute couple, and the inside the story, they're really good together and they're cute, but I kind of agree that not a lot of what happens convinces me that they are going to last together. But I will put them at the top of cute, not memorable, because I think they are the most memorable of these three. I really liked their characters, even though I cannot remember their names off the top of my head. Okay, next up we have Beach Read, which I'm also gonna put in cute, not memorable, but I think I'm gonna put it after Worst Best Man. Before or after? This is a tricky one. Okay, for now I'm gonna put it after Worst Best Man because I like the romance and I think they're more compatible, or that I buy their relationship more than I buy Stella and Aiden in window shopping. Or do I? Do they belong here? Between fangs and window shopping? I'm gonna have to revisit this tier. This tier is tricky because I liked these characters, and I know the guy's name is Augustus. I can't remember the girl's name. So that's obviously, oh no, wait, her name's January. Okay, I knew that her name was kind of cute and I liked it. Her name's January. So these are authors, competing authors that switch genres. It's a really sweet story. You know what? I'm putting them after window shopping because, like, it's cute and I like it, but I don't really know if they have lasting power, and I don't know that their relationship is honestly that memorable. Oh my god, okay, now we're in really tricky territory. We've got the first Brown Sisters trilogy book. Oops, I didn't mean to put it there. It's definitely going to be in one of these top categories. So here's the thing, is going into this series, I kind of expected Dani Brown to be my favorite. And I almost didn't read Chloe Brown and skipped right to Dani Brown because I liked the synopsis of that one better and I felt like I would connect more with Dani, which I do. But I was really surprised by this book and by my love for Red and for Chloe and their relationship. It's so cute. So I do think I'm gonna put them up here. I do think I'm also gonna purposely put them behind Anger Boda and Mystery Person from the spoiler moment we had. But I really love Chloe and Red. I'm just obsessed with their relationship. I think they are so cute together, perfect for each other. I will always remember some of their moments together, like their steamy moments, their sweet moments, their like moments of connection, their banter. I'm obsessed. I love it so much. Okay, now we've got Neon Gods, which is a super, really mega steamy, probably the steamiest book on this list. Hades and Persephone retelling. Now, I love Hades and Persephone retellings. I love Hades and Persephone. This is where things get interesting because I do think that the Hades and Persephone, specifically in this book, are a really good couple. They just vibe together. They match each other really well. They're definitely gonna go in Shipped and Sailed. The question is, are they gonna go in the middle or are they gonna go before Rooney and Axel? You know what? I think they're gonna go before Rooney and Axel. I'm trying to decide if that's just because Hades and Persephone, like, they're destined to be together, and, like, I don't know if it's, like, that romantic part of it, of, like, the myth, although the myth is kind of effed up depending on which version of it you read. But what I do really appreciate about what Kate Robert does in this retelling is that she focuses and foregrounds consent in such a way that the Hades and Persephone retelling is not problematic, because she's working to target the biggest issue with the source text in that sense. So that doesn't really bother me. I'm just worried that I'm romanticizing it, especially because I love it. But I mean, it's my tier list, so I can do what I want. If I'm just putting them there because I love mythology, come at me, okay? Sue me. Haha, worse than Twilight. Literally, the second I saw this, trash. Not only is there no chemistry, but there's forced chemistry to the point where it's like, I know you're faking this and you're just trying to shove it down my throat and I'm not having it. I hated this book. This is a failed experiment in the Beauty and the Beast retelling, okay? Failed. epic fail X. No, we hate it. Worse than Twilight. Red, White, and Royal Blue is obviously going at the top. We'll see. There are probably going to be more couples that are going to fight for this top spot, but as of right now, easily top of the list. Next we have Joshua and Lucy from The Hating Game. So I really like The Hating Game. This was actually a reread for me this year, and I actually reread it twice in 2021. I really love this book. I don't know what it is. I think it's because it's the first romance I ever read, so I have like a nostalgic connection to it now. That being said, I don't think Lucy and Josh are lobsters for life. I'm not super convinced. I do think that I'm going to put them in Shipped and Sailed, because I can't put them anywhere lower than that. The question is, where? I'm going to put it at the top of Shipped and Sailed. It's not going to stay there, probably. Next we have Paybacks, which I'm going to put this in No Real Chemistry. It's better than Boyfriend Material. I just feel like this book is all over the place in terms of plot. Like, the scenes where the romance was actually happening on page were cute, and I really loved Talia, but it was a single POV, and like 60% of this book is like a competition plot, which I really don't like. I wasn't very impressed, and I don't think that they're very memorable as a couple. I think Talia is a really cool character, and I liked her a lot, but I'm just not really vibing with their relationship. I don't know. I just didn't really buy it. Wrapped Up in You. This was a cute holiday novella that I read. I am going to put it in cute, not memorable, which is surprising for a Talia Hibbert book, if I'm being honest. But I think, honestly, the issue with this is that it was a novella. So it was really short. We didn't get two perspectives. It was just from the woman's perspective. I think her name's Abby, and the guy's name is Will, I believe. Honestly, I think I'm going to put them at the end of cute, not memorable. I hate to do it, but it's just like, it was way too short. I just feel meh, you know? I feel meh about them. And if I feel meh, this tier is hard, let me tell you. This cute, not memorable tier, I'm not sure about this order. It's giving me anxiety. I don't know. Okay. Ever After Always, I think, automatically gets the top spot, and here's why. Okay, I didn't rate this book because it was a very difficult read emotionally, but this is a, like, kind of second chance romance, but mostly just a romance story between a couple that's already married. They're husband and wife, and they've hit a rough patch. They're having some serious issues, and they come together. They work it out, they go to therapy, they go on a vacation together, they rediscover their love, and they find a new way to move forward and find new parts of their relationship and parts of their relationship with each other and their love. They re-establish it, and they move forward from it, and they grow, and it is just like absolutely what love actually is. And while I love fluffy romance and steamy romance, and while this was hard to read and incredibly emotional and made me cry, it's just like, this is what real love is. It's sometimes difficult. It's not, you know, difficult all the time, but like, it's about compromise. It's about like fighting with each other, but like also wanting to come back together and work on things and like pushing past the difficulties. And it was just beautiful. Okay, so while I love Henry and Alex more than life itself, I think that Freya and Aiden have earned their top spot. Okay, they have. They just have. Okay, next we have the third book in the Girl Meets Duke series, The Wallflower Wager by Tessa Dare. Okay, here's the thing. I really love Penny. She's such a sweetheart. I love her story, and I liked this book. I think I'm gonna put them at the top of cute, not memorable. Excuse me. No, hello. What's going on? Okay, was this the order that I had it in? Yes. I'm gonna put them at the top of cute, not memorable, because I think they have the most lasting power of this category so far. And I really liked their story. I thought it was really cute and sweet, and I love Penny, and I love their relationship, and it's a cute little historical romance, and it's saucy. Only when it's us. Oh my god, this is another really tough one. There are going to be 2 Bergman Brothers series up here, and I love it. I think I am going to put Willa and Ryder, who are the main characters in this book. I think they're going to go here, right between these two lovebirds, or these two sets of lovebirds, I guess, because similar to Ever After Always is that in this romance, it's an enemies to lovers. It's really sweet and really cute, and I think that Willa and Ryder grow so much together over the course of this novel, and there is so much about like being able to stick with someone through grief and how that works and how that challenges a relationship, especially a growing, budding relationship like theirs. I was really impressed by how it was written, and I think that they're absolutely going to be together forever. Are you kidding me? So sweet. Oh, Persuasion. I read Persuasion. This was the last book I read in 2021. This is my last book that I had to read from Austen, and I liked the book, and I really liked the commentary and reading about it. I don't think that I can put them in worse than Twilight, but I do think that they belong in No Real Chemistry. I'm gonna put them at the top of the category. So this is a second chance romance as well, and it's the story of Anne and Captain Wentworth. I don't remember his first name. It's probably like Frederick or William or something. And so they fall in love when Anne is really young, and her aunt convinces her not to marry him because he's a sailor and they don't think that that's like fancy, classy enough. And so like they wait for each other. They still love each other after all those years apart, and they waited, and so that's romantic, but not super romantic because like, I don't know. It's not super great. It's not really romantic, but it's better than the other two here. We're getting down to the last couple here. Next, we have the mistletoe motive. I'm going to put them at the top of cute, not memorable. So, oh god, what are their names? The main guy's name is Jonathan. Can't remember the other girl's name. Gabby and Jonathan, yes. It's a cute little Christmas novella. It's an enemies to lovers. They work at a bookstore together. I feel like this maybe could go up here at the very end of Shipped and Sailed. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put them up there. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. I really, really liked it. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. That sounds good. Okay, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think Eve Brown, I love Eve Brown, the character. I think she's so sweet and quirky and adorable, and I love her personality. I love her whole story, but I do not think, you know what, I'm gonna put them at the top of cute, not memorable, and I know it sounds mean, but I don't remember anything about her love interest at all. I think his name is Jonathan. No, his name's Jacob. Is it Jonathan? Jacob? I'm not sure, but I don't really remember anything about him. All I remember are the scenes with her, and it's dual POV. I don't know. He's just fine. I don't know. He's nowhere near as good as Red and Zafir, though. I feel like I'm gonna get some controversial hate comments about this, but it's my truth, okay? They're definitely at the top of the category, but are they? I don't know. Okay, this is the first book in the Girl Meets Duke series, the Duchess deal. I am tempted to put this in No Real Chemistry, if I'm being honest. No, they don't deserve that. They're definitely going at the end of cute, not memorable, though. This is my least favorite book in the trilogy. I'm just not crazy about their pairing. I just feel meh about them. And that's my criteria for this category. If I feel meh, they're somewhere in this third tier, right? They're not bad, but they're definitely not good enough to be in the fourth tier. Okay. I am definitely gonna put them in Shipped and Sailed, or should I put them in Lobsters for Life? Our main characters are Wren and Frankie. I love their romance a lot. I think they're really awesome. I am playing around with putting them at the beginning of Shipped and Sailed or at the end of Lobsters for Life. I'm gonna put them at the beginning of Shipped and Sailed. They're definitely better than Josh and Lucy, although I'm continually wondering if this should be this way. I don't know. We'll come back to that at the end. I definitely think that they're the king and queen of the Shipped and Sailed category. I love their relationship. They're really cute and sweet. I don't know. My gut is telling me that they aren't Lobsters for Life. Ooh, one last stop. I'm gonna put them at the top of No Real Chemistry because I like August and Jane as individuals. But this book really just, it's more of a contemporary than a romance, so I feel like we don't even get a whole lot of the romance to begin with, and I definitely don't know if I see that lasting power, and I honestly don't really know. We don't really get too much of them as a couple. We get a lot of them flirting and a lot of them as like friends or like working together to solve this like mystery at the heart of the story, but I don't know. Danny Brown, ooh wee. Okay, as I said before, Danny is my favorite in this trilogy, and she's definitely going up here in Lobsters for Life. Her and Zaph, cutest, sweetest couple ever. The question is, where? Oh, Chloe and Danny are like duking it out right now. Oh, I don't know. Because if I'm talking about the book, Danny is my favorite of the three. But when I think of couples, my gut is telling me that Chloe and Red might be, I don't even want to say better, because they're both great couples. And they both are so good together. This is where I'm wondering if perhaps Angerboda and Mystery Person, if we're gonna go at the end of the top tier, and then Chloe and Danny. I think I like that organization the best. Then I am going to put Chase and Alex from the Governess Game. They're definitely going in shipped and sailed because I really think that they have an awesome, cute relationship. And I think they have that lasting power. I'm gonna put them at the end. I'm really unsure about these four right here and their organization. I'm solid on Ren and Frankie being at the top, and I'm solid on these two where they are. So The Gentleman's Guide to Getting Lucky, this is actually a novella, but we do get a lot more of the couple in the first book, which is The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. And the couple is Percy and Monty. They are a friends to lovers duo. I think I put Percy and Monty somewhere around here. I'm gonna put them there for now. And I'm gonna quickly say that, oh my god, I think it's Stella is the girl's name. And I remember the male lead's name because, it gave me some problems in my personal life, okay? It was a little uncomfy to read about a character with this name for my own personal reasons. So I will say that that deterred my reading experience here a lot. So don't come at me for putting the kiss quotient in the third level. Let's do one last glance. I'm definitely certain about this. I'm pretty certain about this organization. Actually, I think I'm going to put Persuasion there and Payback Switch here. Yes, I'm okay with that. Okay with this. The question here really for me, because this is, the Lobsters for Life category is solidified. I am absolutely okay with that. The only one I'm having trouble with here is Shipped and Sailed. Because I don't know where I would put the Hayden Game here. I feel like it should be after Neon Gods, but at the same time, I've read it 3 times. So I obviously really love it. I'm going to leave it how it is. I'm going to leave it how it is. This is my final answer. I'm going to save it. Okay, that is my bookish couple tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like tier ranking videos and you want me to continue the Tipsy tier ranking series, I will. Put your requests in the box. What do you want to see me rank? Again, shout out to Madison for this awesome idea. I hope that you liked this. I have done a tier ranking of all the classics that I read, so if you haven't seen that, I'll have a card to that video in the description box and up above my head somewhere. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. It means the world to me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if that's your jam, and I hope to see you in my next video. Happy reading, happy writing, and happy living. Peace out.